Up next, the Lakers taking on the Timberwolves. For the Lakers, a loss in their opening game. They're laser focused now on winning that first one tonight. T-Wolves, Lakers, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Sunday, they head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. Then on Monday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, we've got Davis, and it's Unseld in at center, filling out the middle. And for the Lakers, they've got Devin Booker. Joel Embiid is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Bryant in at the small forward position. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Gotta check it out. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Bryant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the evening. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Bryant.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Now the Timberwolves with it, coming off a win against the Blazers.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Westbrook. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
Well, so difficult to defend one-on-one. When Westbrook gets a step coming off the screen, good luck.
Here's Unseld. Here's Wilkins. Fires in the triple.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Just over a minute and a half in. Westbrook outside. Back to Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And Embiid with the power jam.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Wade's gotten his second bucket on the night.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Bryant, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, Bam has this action down cold. He knows exactly where to place himself in the pick and roll.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Wade, that's good.
Yeah, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
Pass to Bryant. To the inside. Booker can't get it to go.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Davis from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, That's the shot he typically makes.
And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
And both free throws good for Bryant. You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
No, B.A., it's actually Edris. When he was young, he was watching cartoons and flipped the coffee table over. After that, his mother started calling him Bam Bam, and it stopped.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Fourth, the Timberwolves.
Well, their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Stoudemire. And stolen by Adebayo. Westbrook, the pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Westbrook against Davis. Here's Wade. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
Well, you also love the aggressiveness. Getting himself to the line made a big difference.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and it really helps in opening up the passing lane.
Davis, the pass to Stoudemire. Adebayo with a steal. Here's Westbrook. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And Minnesota has possession. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Tipped. Oh, stolen by Embiid. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Stolen by Davis. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Unseld. Embiid covers. Pass to Van Arsdale. Looking to win the run. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Adebayo, a screen on Davis. And there's the rejection. Here's Bryant. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bryant's got 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Wade. They set a pick. Here's Unseld. Embiid covers. Unseld can't hit. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Lakers. Leading by 5. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
Adebayo finds Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Booker for 3. Rebound by Stoudemire.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Wade, that's good.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Bryant with it. Give him 8 points now. Westbrook with the miss. Here's Van Arsdale. Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Wade. Knocked loose. There's the drive. An easy 2 on the layup. And it's now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Bryant, left side. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Unseld. 11 points for him last game against Portland.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Westbrook drives. Count that bucket. He has 6.
He's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball. Timberwolves
trail by 3. Wade, the pass to Stoudemire. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Westbrook, the pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Here's Harper. Pass to Wade. And Bryant pulls it down. The Lakers lead by 4. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Westbrook, the pass to Bryant. Shoots over Harper. That's short off the rim.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Van Arsdale. Pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Harper. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Wade. No good on the 3. Westbrook outside. Now here's Bryant. He's got 10. Westbrook, the pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Harper. Down low. And that one's good. Doherty.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Los Angeles leading by 4. And here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. Pass to Siakam. Now Embiid. Shot clock at 6. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now. Here's Harper. Hits the target from 18 feet. And now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And Bryant the bucket on the assist from Siakam. Bryant's got 14 points for the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Stoudemire. Banked it in off the glass.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Embiid. Devin Booker comes in for Bryant. And it's Morant in for Westbrook. Now here's Morant. Pass to Artest. Now here's Booker. Van Arsdale grabs a miss. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Harper. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Siakam finds Booker. Morant looking around. Pass to Siakam. Good, and the setup by Morant. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Yeah, Siakam's got a great head on his shoulders. They'd be smart to use him in that set as much as possible.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Doherty, the pass to Harper. Here's Van Arsdale. Booker defending. Shot is good by Van Arsdale.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And here's Morant outside. Tie game in Los Angeles. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
We've got Pascal Siakam, Devin Booker out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Artest in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Harper passes to Kersey. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Artest. Still without a bucket. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Morant. Here's Kersey. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Van Arsdale. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Shoots over Booker. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And Porzingis, known to everyone as the unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
Well, B.A., I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another, I guess.
Yeah, working the play to perfection. Siakam comes off the screen free to fire a shot.
Harper passes to Van Arsdale. Here's Doherty. He's covered by Siakam. Here's Harper. To the paint. Here's Kersey. And Porzingis with the block.
A unicorn out there doing what he does on defense. Protecting the paint.
To the left wing. Siakam finds Booker. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Doherty, the pass to Van Arsdale. Over to the wing. Shoots from the baseline. That one rolls around and rims out. And the Lakers shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Morant. Here's Artest. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Artest has got himself on the board with a 3 there. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Harper inside. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Morant.
Look out!
Wow!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Pass to Doherty. Here's Unseld. Harper passes to Doherty. 6 to shoot. Over Siakam, and that one's good. Doherty.
And just using the size advantage he has. I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Adebayo's checked in for the Lakers. Westbrook comes in for Morant. Westbrook outside. Pass to Booker. The kick out to Adebayo. Adebayo is doubled. And here's Siakam for three. Harper pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Unseld. And yep, it's good. Unseld's got 6.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Siakam looking it over.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That free throw, no good. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
One of the most physical point guards this league has ever seen. Westbrook powers through for the and one.
Wade, he's checked in for Harper. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Wade. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And Siakam with the slam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Davis, the pass to Doherty. Here's Wade. Booker defending. Wade, the pass to Wilkins. Shot clock at 5. Unseld. Shot is good.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Siakam. Big time slam by Siakam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 9. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Outside for Booker. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Unseld. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Look, I got to say, the evolution of Russell Westbrook has been an underrated story in the league. This is a star player who has adapted to so many different situations successfully.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Pass to Kersey. Here's Doherty. Clock at 6. Here's Wade. Drops in the layup for 2. Wade's got 4 points in the quarter.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
On the wing, Bryant. Back to Westbrook. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Westbrook. Adebayo, a screen on Davis. And then Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, he's adding a little spice on that finish. I didn't know Bam had that in him.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Kersey. Here's Wade. Pass to Doherty. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Morant. Now Bryant. Fades and shoots. Outside for Morant. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Davis. 11 points for him last game against Portland.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
Wade misses. Lakers trail by 3. Bryant, the pass to Adebayo. Bryant outside. Outside Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside for Davis. Pass to Wade. Here's Wilkins. Here's Kersey. And down it goes. 2 points. Kersey's got his second basket on the night.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Westbrook finds Bryant. The kick out to Adebayo. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
Here's Kersey, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Pass to Wade. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Wilkins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wilkins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And here's Adebayo. Kicks it out to Bryant. From 17, the rebound by the Timberwolves.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Kersey. Here's Wade. And that one hits the back iron. Lakers trail by 4. Morant, the pass to Bryant. Westbrook outside. Stolen by Davis. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Stolen by Davis. Here's Wilkins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Good whistle there.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now here's Bryant. He's covered closely. 1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Come one.
A look here now at Minnesota. Hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They were sloppy, gave the ball away too much, and that comes down to one thing. Focus.
I'm sorry, Shaq. I was distracted. Focus.
Did you say so? Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Here's Westbrook. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Davis, and it's Unseld in at the center position. And Bryant gets it to go.
Averaging double-digit assists for a number of years. Ross can dish it.
Davis, the pass to Wade. Fade away. Lakers trail by 4. Westbrook taking his time here. On the wing, Bryant. And he drives in. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. The first one falls.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Both free throws good from Davis. The Lakers shooting 59% in this one, a good average. Here's Bryant. Rebound by Stoudemire.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Westbrook. Puts up a 3. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Stoudemire. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Wade misses. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Booker. Booker gets it done inside.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Pass to Wilkins. The 3-ball. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Westbrook into the lane. And finished off by Westbrook.
Ruthless going to the rim. Russell Westbrook. This guy has a different mentality.
Here's Wade. Here's Wilkins. And again, unable to change momentum here. For Los Angeles, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Davis. Pass to Unseld. Back to Davis. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And the basket is good. Unseld's got 12.
Now that was a clever adjustment. That was a tough shot.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against the bigger defender.
Bryant finds Westbrook. Here's Unseld. Here's Wilkins. He's got 11. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th. Getting into the danger area now. He's going to have to be a little more cautious down the stretch.
Siakam, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Davis, the pass to Stoudemire. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from the top of the key. Westbrook with the rebound.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And he makes it on the layup. 17 points in the game.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Over to the left wing. Here's Wilkins. And that one is stuffed right through.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Bryant. Drives to the hoop. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Now Davis. He has 6. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Bryant outside. Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Siakam outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And that one's good. Davis. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Pass to Bryant. Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. Fades away. Yes! Embiid from in close.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Davis, the pass to Wade. To the middle. Here's Wilkins. That one is off. Excellent D there from Bryant. The Lakers in the lead.
Minnesota foul. Wayne Williams. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Bryant, right side. Siakam, the pass to Westbrook. Siakam with a screen on Davis. And the shot is good by Westbrook. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Once Westbrook finds his groove on offense, he stays aggressive.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey team, the Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys?
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Offline with a 3. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since... Oh, he puts it down!
That is incredible.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The Lakers lead by 3. Siakam outside. Back to Westbrook. Here's Embiid. Rebound Minnesota. Wilkins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Wade. Booker defending. Wade misses. The Lakers shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Bryant, the pass to Siakam, back to Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Davis. Goes to the fadeaway. Bryant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Wade, pass to Unseld. And stolen by Booker. To the inside. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
On the wing, Davis. No good on the shot. Here are the Lakers now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Harper's checked in.
Second team. Timberwolves.
It's Booker on the wing.
Number 12. Derek Harper.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Booker. Siakam the screen. Shot clock at 6. Booker no good.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Here's Wilkins. Launches a 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
It's a one-on-one situation. Wilkins, the pass to Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, Siakam with the block.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end. He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Got a hand on it. Pass to Van Arsdale to stop the drought. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Booker gets rebounded by Minnesota. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Doherty, the pass to Wade. Here's Doherty. He's covered by Siakam. And that one's good. Doherty's got 9.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Bryant outside. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Siakam. Up top, Bryant. 26 points for him. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Davis, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Good on the second one. Timberwolves trail by 9. They set the pick. Pass to Van Arsdale. Inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. First trip to the line for him here, and he makes the first. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Booker. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And Davis has got the ball here for the T-Wolves. Pass to Unseld. Here's Doherty. Now here's Davis. Defended by Porzingis. With 4 on the clock. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got 8 points here in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Artest in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. Here's Westbrook. Good. And the setup by Morant. Westbrook's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, he might be a guard, but Russ finishes like a big in the paint.
Here's Harper. Pass to Doherty. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Now here's Westbrook. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight. Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Harper. Pass to Wilkins. The 3. Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Adebayo passes to Morant. And here's Westbrook. Here's Artest. Back to Westbrook. Clock at 6. The 3, Porzingis. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Wilkins, pass to Doherty. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Yeah, and the intensity Russ plays with is exceptional. When he goes hard inside, it forces the D to act.
It's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 10. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Harper. Now Davis. Drills it from deep.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get that.
Here's Artest. Westbrook outside. And the layup is good. Westbrook's got 18 points in just the second half.
Looking as tenacious as ever. Westbrook never holds back when going for his finish.
Here's Davis. That shot, no good. Good D by Adebayo. Here's Morant. There's the block. And they get it back. Back to Westbrook. Here's Artest. To the right side. Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Wilkins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Davis. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Lakers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
And once Westbrook finds his rhythm, good luck trying to stop him. So dominant at times.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside Davis. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Stoudemire. Davis from long range. Minnesota again missing. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And he drops the first. Bryant, he's checked in for the Lakers. And he makes both free throws. And so Davis will bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 13. Here's Van Arsdale. Pass to Stoudemire. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Shot is good by Van Arsdale.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Now Westbrook. Here's the floater. And he sinks the layup. Westbrook's got 32 points.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Pass to Wade. Here's Stoudemire. Over Adebayo. The shot by Stoudemire, no good. Adebayo against Davis. Kicks it out to Westbrook. The offensive rebound. Bryant outside. Down low. Bam! Hammers it down.
Well, Adebayo's going to go after that offensive board. He is relentless in his effort.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Wade, the pass to Unseld. Got it.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bryant's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Van Arsdale passes to Unseld. Davis from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
Davis drives in. The Lakers with a rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Adebayo. Here's Artest. And that one is hammered home.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Wade, the pass to Stoudemire. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys. And bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Booker's checked in. Minnesota's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Davis with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Outside Booker. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Bryant's got 7 assists in the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Back to Davis. Here's Wilkins. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Embiid can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. That's to Stoudemire. Here's Wilkins. Here's Unseld. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Bryant outside. Pass to Booker. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Westbrook left side. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You got to give Westbrook credit. He's looking to get back.
And that one falls for Westbrook. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And so Westbrook nails both of them. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Harper passes to Doherty. The drive by Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And I like that Porzingis didn't settle for just a layup. Instead, electing to finish with force off the top.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. Second team.
The first free throw is good. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. 16 feet out. The rebound by Bridges. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play. That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, I'm here with Bam Adebayo. Bam, your energy was felt tonight. How do you dig deep to give your team that boost?
Just sacrificing, just going out there, laying it on the line for my teammates, and just going out there and just, playing hard. That's what I do, and, it got contagious.
The hardest part is bringing that every game. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
I see you, Prince.